Alright, here's our summary of that last one. I think the play to grab 2 capacity early on that we decided at Talos was the right play. Because we had the Vengeful Stave, we didn't really run into Ember issues, and with the exception of picking up this Focused Growth and this Awake, all of our other spells were 1 cost, and a lot of them were 0 cost, so we were really playing all of our spells pretty much every turn, and the ones we couldn't, we were okay kind of discarding anyway. So that went really good, because when you have multiple cards that you, like, if you have, if you can't play this Glimmer, and you have 2 foregone powers, there's a chance you get to play both foregone powers, so there's still a benefit to not playing all of your cards. The 2 that really rounded it out, also the Channel Heart came a long way, because we were drawing a lot of stings. Despite only adding the 3, it was still really, really good. Getting the extra upgrade slot, make the Sirens of the Sea have the Incant armor, it doesn't look like it would have mattered, but it made me feel a little bit safer. Just in case our Wily died because we didn't hit this Awake, or it didn't have enough focus growth, or Seraph got too much. I like that added kind of bonus. It was just a safety blanket, and I think it was a good call. Even if we could have gotten another multi-strike, I still think it was better. Actually hitting this Titan's Claw at the end made this freezing the Awake fantastic for us. As you saw, Wily got really low on that one wave where Seraph was attacking him, and we were instantly able to heal him up with the Focused Growth holdover, which was also really good, because it was kind of like a better root seed with that one. And just comboing those back with each other, and just having the holdover Ice Storm killing the things in the back for us was another fantastic thing. It stopped Wily from dying a lot, so that starting off was fantastic. I think it's a really strong candidate for something early on. Like, if you get a holdover early on, I think it's really, really strong. Especially a deck that benefits off of low-cost spells. Like, this is just a way better, Torch, way better Glimmer, because for the longest time we had that only at 1. Sometimes it's like half of a Ice Empire that you can play on every floor. So that was also really good for this run. That holder I said was a lot better than I thought it would be. Yes, I thought it was going to serve a good purpose of killing in the backs, but it was doing a lot of damage when you combine it with like this Energy Siphon, which I don't think Energy Siphon stood out, but I think I got to use Energy Siphon for great effect. I did not use it for great effect in that last fight, because I should have used it before Ice Empiring to kill something in the front and just save us that 20 damage that we took. But in the end, it doesn't really matter about that. I really do like it. I think with all of the draw that we had, we were kind of okay having these 0 cost cards, because if you draw a whole hand, like, we were drawing, probably on average 7 cards for most of the game. We were probably averaging 10 towards the end of that Seraph fight. But having a few 0 cost cards, like this 0 cost Root Seed, the 0 cost Energy Siphons of the Foregone Power, allows you kind of to get the full benefit of your Incant of a full hand. Where if you have 1 Ember, if everything is 1 Ember in your hand, you have 10 cards, you can't play all 10 unless you have 10 Ember. So having something like that was actually really nice, kind of benefiting off the cards that you want to spend Ember on, and then the cards that aren't going to cost you any Ember to play really, really helped. And it just came together. Although, definitely worth trying this Thorn Lord. Better than I thought. I kind of thought with the 3 health, or 3 attack, is going to be a little bit weaker. With only Incant 3. I was expecting his final one to be Incant 4. But even so, I didn't quite catch how much damage he was doing at the end. But the 120 health total on him, I think just nails it. Because I don't feel like Thorn Lord is meant for him to be the damage dealer. I think it's an added bonus, but I feel like this is the one where it's like, alright, you're going to have something that can benefit off of these spells somehow. I really feel like it's tailored a lot towards either a regen focus build, because I can see that work really well with Wily here with this one, because you're going to get regen on him, and he's always going to be buffed up, so it's kind of like a little bit better of a Awoken Hollow. Not necessarily better, because the Awoken Hollow also gains 1 attack and 1 per heal, so it's a little bit weird, but I think it kind of serves that save niche and kind of makes it easier because you can focus on that from the start. All in all, though, what a fantastic run. I really, really enjoyed that one. I was really concerned about the new Seraph, the new changed one, because we didn't have that silence. I knew we were incanting a lot, so you have to play a dangerous game, I think. I'm very happy we took the 120 health because he got very, very strong. We were able to just barely live, barely put ourselves over the living threshold. So fantastic. And I think if we had any different draws, any different Ice Storm luck, we might have really needed that armor gain that we had on our ladies. But because we got lucky, it didn't need it. But I still will say the armor stone is a lot better than it is now that it's 2. I think even just 2 makes it go way, way further. So definitely worth checking out the runestone too. I think it's probably better than just giving straight health on the Sirens of the Sea. If you have a deck that can if you're utilizing the Incants as well. All right.